Hello, welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Leyton. While the Supreme Court considers Obamacare, there's been a lot of discussion recently as well about the GOP's so-called Ryan budget and its effect on Medicare. With us now to discuss more about this is Representative Judy Chu. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
What is your take on the Ryan budget issue in Medicare?
I think the worst part of the Ryan budget is the fact that it goes to a voucher system basically for Medicare. It has a fixed price for the amount that would be paid for Medicare, and what this means that eventually as healthcare costs go up, seniors would pay more and more out of pocket.
If I am a senior, what would I be facing if this goes through compared to what I have now?
Right now it's a fee for service, so you have some expense, then Medicare pays for it. Of course there are certain parameters, but there isn't a system whereby there's a cap. And that the problem is people have paid into Medicare all this time. This is something that has given seniors comfort, knowing that in their old age they will be taken care of.
No one wants to deny medical service to anyone. I think that there's the concern that ballooning costs just at some point cannot be covered. Some say that this is a way to keep costs down. What's your response to that?
Well, I think the way to keep costs down is by continuing on with the Affordable Care Act, our health care reform bill, because it provides all kinds of provisions that crack down on fraud and abuse in Medicare, but it also emphasizes prevention. That is, keeping healthy people healthy and catching diseases at the early stage. And it gets everybody into the system instead of having only the sickest buy health insurance.
How are seniors responding to this discussion?
They're very, very upset. AARP typically doesn't get involved in the political issues, but it has come out in full attack on the Ryan budget because it will take away Medicare as we know it.
How else would the Ryan budget, how would it affect Medicare in addition?
Well, of course it would have this fixed price for Medicare. It's basically just another version of this voucher system that they proposed last year, in which you would turn Medicare into a private insurance system where you take vouchers. But the other two draconian parts of Ryan's budget is the fact that it reduces Medicaid by $810 billion, and Medicaid is the source of funds for nursing homes for seniors who can't afford nursing homes. So a surprisingly large amount of Medicaid goes to that. It also would revisit this question of the donut hole in prescription drugs. Lots of seniors can't afford to pay for this middle area of prescription drugs. That is, if they pay a little bit, it's paid for. If it's catastrophic, it's paid for. But if you're in this middle area, you pay out of pocket. That's the donut hole.
Isn't the ultimate goal to provide the best medical service for the most amount of people for the best price?
That's right. We should be able to spread the cost of health care everywhere and be able to manage it better rather than just letting the sick go to emergency rooms when they have something catastrophic happen to them. It's better to have these costs paid for up front.
Now we watch as the Supreme Court decides Obamacare, and it is another shuffling game because the outcomes of these decisions will affect all of these things.
That's right. I was in fact able to be there at the arguments that were being done on this issue, and I truly hope that we will keep all of the Healthcare Reform Act provisions.
All right. Congresswoman Judy Chu, thank you very much for being here to discuss this. And thank you for tuning in. Stay with us more. HLN next.